we have to provide a 360 service from all the ends. That would covers the field service. When it comes to the field service management, there is a lot of softwares available in the markets to handle all these stuffs. For example, a lot of companies and a lot of giants were handling those stuffs to handle the field service management. For this, Salesforce actively participates for their customers to enhance their service in the robust manner. Uh, Salesforce is most leading CRM, right? So they have to satisfy the customer with their products. So they have introduced their products in the name of Field Service Lightning to satisfy the business needs in the enhanced manners. Anand, you can go ahead for the next slide. Okay, now we are going to deep dive into the Field Service Lightning. Okay, so we I think hope you guys will understand the basics of field service. When it comes to the Salesforce, we have the packages called field service lining. Before getting into the FSL, we all have some basic ideas on the packages, right? Package is nothing but the all the components and stuffs were already prepared, and some were available on the app exchanges. App exchange is nothing but it's like a play store. So we can get the products from the play store, make use of all the stuffs on the play store. Likewise, in Salesforce we have the app exchange marketplace, so from there itself we can get the FSL lightning packages available over there. We can get it from over there, and we'll use the Salesforce for field sales lightning in our existing or business organizations. Like Salesforce is nothing but it's a product. FSL is a Salesforce product that connects customers and workforce and the products on a single platform for the for the business and customers to deliver exceptional services. Okay, when it considering on the FSLs on the by industry, FSL can support for the manufacturing industries, financial service industries, and also for the healthcare industries, also retail and consumer industries. These if the companies which are I listed, if they acquire the FS line, that would be the great business to manage this field service. Even if they are if they need to implement any custom functionalities for the business needs, also we can implement for the business. Not only we can use the existing functionalities on the packages. It's Salesforce also provides flexible ways to we can alter the field service lightning, field service management. Then when going to the supports available for the editions, it also available for the enterprise edition and unlimited editions. When you guys going to suggest for the solution for our business needs, we should know all about the what are the pricing, right? If you are using, if a company's customers are using the enterprise editions, it would cost of $165 for the per user. If you are using any unlimited editions, we have to support for we have they are providing cost of $330 per user. This would be the pricing details of FSL. If their company or accepting to acquire the FSL, they have to aware knowledges of these pricings and editions. Okay. Actually, when we are going to start the FSL, we should know about how do we start. That would be the first question for all the peoples in their minds, right? For I'll give you the uh, I'll give you the short intro of how do we start. By when you're a fresher on the freshly starting the FSL, we can use the trial platforms from the scratch. I think in the final sessions, Anand will provide you the all the details for the tailgates and the effective blocks and the YouTube series, and he'll share those things on the end of the session. Actually, if we follow all our series, will get some knowledges on the part of FSL, but that won't be enough for getting the knowledges on the deep dive on the deep dive knowledges on the FSL. We have to practice ourselves. For that, we are going to give you the some kind of stuffs to learn the FSL. Okay. When considering admin, if persons, if you are developers, if you are admin coming into working as a software developer or as a Salesforce admin in our organizations, how do we learn this? if anyone has the knowledges on the Salesforce, definitely will go and ahead and learn the FSL. That would be not the hesitation for learning those things. Whether if all have, definitely they'll raise the questions. Then what are the prerequisites that needs to be learned to for learning FSL? I think. If you are having any basic knowledge on the field service lightning, Salesforce, definitely go and start learning on the field service lightning. That would be the a short intro of field service lightning. Okay, let me introduce our fellow colleague Priya will handle the remaining sessions. Thank you, guys.
So, thanks, Nishant, and hi everyone. I think most of you know me, and those who don't, this is Mohana Priya, working as a Salesforce developer in Intrum WebTech, and I have quite knowledge in field service lightning, and I'm here to expose a part of that, which includes the players of FSL, the different users who doing different roles in FSL, and the workflow of FSL and the features of FSL. So yeah, first the players. This explains major roles of the FSL. Includes the admin, the field service agent, dispatcher, and the technician. So if it comes to field service admin, similar to other Salesforce parts and clouds, admin will be the one who install the managed package, installation of managed package, and setting the org, and creating different users, assigning them roles, and providing them with different kind of permissions. All those will be done by the admin. And additionally, there is a separate application, mobile application for field service lightning. So that mobile configuration will also be done by the FSL admin only. So the second one is field service agent. So agent will do what kind of work, like connecting with the customer. So whenever the customer has a issue, they will call only the agent, right? So whenever we bought a product from a company, we have that customer care number, right? So if we face any issues with the product, then we call the customer care that number. So agent handles us. Agent handles the customers. So they will connect with the customers and collecting all those issue details, and they will create a request for those customers as cases, and assign those cases to the respective team according to the issue. And like what kind of issue is that, according to that, the respective team will be assigned to those cases. And if required, agent can create service appointments by himself and assign those to the particular team. So this kind of works will be done by the agent. And then the dispatcher. Dispatcher has a separate console in field service lightning called the dispatcher console, where he will do the scheduling and dispatching work. Scheduling means whenever a appointment is created, that will be assigned to a particular resource, particular service technician. So when I say resource and technician, I mean the field service worker, the person who is going to the customer location and do the work. Those will be called as field service technicians or service resources. So whenever an appointment is created, those appointments will be assigned to that particular resource. So that scheduling and assignment, and letting the technician know that this assignment has been assigned to you, and you can start work on that. You can go on this day to the customer location. All these things will be done by the dispatcher. And the on-site heroes, technicians. These are the people, as I said, they will go to the customer location and do the work and update the status. They will have the mobile app, which I told, right? The FSL app. They will have it handy in their mobile, and whenever they starts the work, or if the work is in progress, or if it is on hold, or if it is cannot complete, then the appointment status will be updated by them. And the inventory management, like if any products required for the work to be completed, then the those product stock levels, and if there are unavailability of the product, then the service technician can request for those, and can get those. And yeah, those are all the works done by the technician. So can you please go to the next slide? Yeah. Then the workflow, what kind of stages, what kind of process the FSL is going through, that will be explained here, and who are all doing what kind of roles, that will be explained here. So first, let me start with the customer. So let's say a example, a customer called John. He has bought an AC from a company, let's say ABC company. He bought an AC from the company, and he installed it in his home. And after a few months or after a year, he faced some issues with that AC. It's not like working properly. So whenever we buy a product and we face some issue, we call them, right? We call that company through that customer care number. So John calls the ABC company through that number, and the service agent attends it. So a service agent comes here into the picture. So the agent will attend the customer call. The request can be done through email, or through the company website, or through any text. So here John calls the service agent. So service agent handles that customer. He attends the call and he gets all the issue details, like he says, I bought this AC 6 months ago, and now it's not working properly, like that. So agent gets that customer account, like whenever a customer is purchasing something from the company, he or she will be a customer to that company, right? So the contact details of that customer will be stored in the company's data. So service agent will find out this is the customer, so this customer faces this type of issue, AC issue, and this needs to be fixed at this time. The customer preference is more important there. So they can tell that in this time I will be available on Saturday at morning 10 o'clock or evening 5 o'clock, I will be available. So you can send the person on that time, like that. They will be giving their preferences, and the agent will store all these details, and he will create a case to that customer. So when the customer raises the request, a case will be created. So once the case is created, it will be assigned to a particular team according to the issue, like what kind of issue the customer is facing. According to that, the case will be assigned to a respective team. So this is the pre-service. So if we come into the field service, the yeah, for each and every customer request, there will be an appointment, like a service appointment record will be created. So what is the service appointment? If we see that this appointment holds all information about the issue, like what kind of issue, and when it should be scheduled, like as per the customer preference, when the field service worker should go to the customer location, and due date of the service, start date of the service, all these will be included in the service appointment. And the service appointment, once this service appointment is created, this should be scheduled to a service resource, right? So there comes the schedule and dispatch, the third stage. Here the dispatcher will do this work. So once the appointment is created, according to the appointment details, the we cannot just assign, yeah, one any available resource to a service appointment, right? So that service resource should be perfect candidate for that appointment. So some factors will be considered here, like the skills of the service resource, and the availability of the resource, then the location of the customer and the resource. By considering the traveling time, the location of the customer and technician, both of that will be considered. So like these factors will be considered, and a perfect technician will be assigned to a service appointment. So this is called scheduling. So and dispatching, when it comes to dispatching, once the appointment is scheduled, dispatching process will let the technician know that this appointment has been scheduled to you, and you can go to the customer location on this day and this time, and you should complete this work on in this due date. Letting that technician know all these details is called dispatching. So schedule and dispatches that. So technician now comes into the picture. So once the appointment is dispatched, technician have the mobile app, right? So once the appointment is scheduled to him, he will get the notification like this appointment has assigned to you, and he will get all the issue related details, what kind of issue and what products the required to complete that issue, and customer location and customer contact number. All these details will be here there in that service appointment. So once the technician get all these details, he will first start the pre-work, like going to the warehouse. Warehouse means this is the place where the company stores all the required products, tools, equipments. This is the place where the company stores all those kind of things. So first technician will go to the warehouse. He to complete that AC repair work, right? He needs some products, so some equipments and tools uh, he needs. So right, so he will go to the warehouse and check for the stock level of that required products. So if there is an unavailability of the product, then he has to request for the product, and he will get to know, like the warehouses can be in different locations. So he will get to know in which location the product is available. So he will go there and get that required products and go to the customer site. So the next stage, on-site work. So once the pre-work is all done, the customer will go to the customer location. Sorry, the technician will go to the customer location and starts his work. So he have the mobile app handy, right? So once the work is started, he can update the service appointment status, like the work is in progress, or if it cannot be completed, then this work cannot be complete or on hold, or all the things, all the status can be updated through the mobile app. So he will go and complete the work, and if there is a case, for example, if the AC need to be replaced, then that also will be done here, like from the warehouse he will get a new product and go to the customer location. He will replace the old AC with a new AC, and he will complete the work. Once he completes the work, he will get the feedback from the customer. So any positive feedback, or in how many hours the work has been completed, the performance of the resource, all those details will be provided by the customer as a feedback. So if required, the signature of the customer will also be taken from the resource. So after that, the return products stage. Once the work is completed, the remaining products or the damaged products, the replaced AC, right, the old AC, that also should be replaced to the company, right? So he will go back to the warehouse and return all the remaining tools, equipments, or the damaged product. All these will be returned to the warehouse, and he will update the status, like the appointment, the service is completed. Once the service is completed, the appointment will be closed. So this is the general process of the field service lightning. So here I have told like the four users, right? The service agent, the technicians, dispatchers, all these users will do these kind of works as I mentioned. Yeah. This is the workflow. Can you? Yeah. Then the features of FSL, how this FSL is standing alone from other kind of field service process. So first, work order management. Work order means this is a type of record which holds the customer information, the type of work, and the duration of work. All these details will be stored in these work orders. So once the customer raise the issue, the work orders will be created, and the as I told, for each and every customer there will be a data, right? So that data, to identify this customer has this issue, and this service appointment has been scheduled, and this was completed in this dates. All these kind of details will be tracked in this work order management. Then the appointment scheduling, as I said before, for every service appointment, considering more factors like skills, availability, location, and including the customer preferences. All these factors will be considered, and one perfect one or the field service technicians can be a team. If it's a lot of work to do, then the team will be uh, go to the location and complete the work. So one technician or a team can assign to the service appointment. So yeah, customer satisfaction, to complete the customer satisfaction, we are considering all these factors, right? So then the inventory management. In inventory management, as I said, the technician will go to the warehouse. So in inventory management, we are tracking the records details, like this kind of products are here in this warehouse, in this location, in this warehouse we are having this type of products, and this much quantity we have. All these details will be tracked here, and this will be helpful for the technician, right? So he will be aware of the product availability, so he can go and easily get the products. Then the customer communication and feedback. Yeah, as the technician has the mobile app handy, he has all the customer details. So whenever he has any issues, he can directly call the customers and you know communicate with them and get the things done easily. So customer feedback collection, to check the performance of the resource, or any positive or negative feedbacks, all these can be collected from the customer as a feedback. So yeah. Then the mobile access, a key feature of FSL. We have a separate mobile app for FSL, which will be helpful for the technician to update the statuses and the job details, can get the job details, and to connect with the customers easily. The mobile app is helping. So yeah, these are all the features. So, if you have any questions, you can drop it in the chat box.
Yeah, thank you, Priya, for the wonderful explanations on the workflow process. Yeah, guys, if you have any question and answer, please post on the chat. We are open to answer for your question. Yeah, yeah, Guru. Actually, a wonderful question. So, why we are using a separate mobile app rather than the Salesforce one? Because actually, Salesforce mobile app is having all the basic conceptual things of basic Salesforce. For the FS list, nothing but it's different packages, right? It has the all the field service management. We have to pack it that in one way. If we are going to dump in same into the FSL mobile application, it would be the uh, a large complexity, or else it would be the much not a user friendly for customers to work on those things. Yeah, if we are having any separate applications for handling those things, it will be better, I think. So it will actually not all the persons will use the mobile app. So if only the customers using the service oriented business, they'll ready to install the FSL alone. They no need to install the mobile app, right? So for the complexity and user friendly, they have introduced a separate application.
And one more thing I want to share about for the Guru's question is FSL app, Salesforce one are totally different mobile apps, whereas Salesforce one just work like a hybrid application where all are happening through API calls, and it's basically happens to URLs, HTTP URLs, but this FSL app purely a mobile app, so it has more features, like easily it can be connected with mobile's GPS system and other things. That's the one major example difference between FSL and Salesforce. That is, FSL is a pure app and Salesforce is hybrid app.
Yeah, Anand, we can integrate the Commerce Cloud with FSL. I think it will be it is possible. I think so. We are getting the packages from the app exchange, right? I think it's possible.
Yeah, Dilip. So regarding entitlement, uh, I think most of you are aware of. So entitlement. I mean, from Salesforce, we have separate feature for entitlement, like called entitlement process, right? So we can set up those processes for FSL objects as well, like work order. We can set up. So we will try to cover those things as well in the our upcoming series as well.
Yeah, it's definitely can be done. What Dilip is asking, that is like the Salesforce has a feature for case as well as work order, where we can enable entitlement and milestones. That is also can be done in FSL. Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, Guru. We are planning to have a separate sessions on the limitations and backlog because as concerning from the point of developer sites or the configuration site, it will be a lot of limitation that Salesforce has given to configure the mobile applications because if I get into the limitations, it would take much time on the limitations. So definitely we'll plan on some other sessions for regarding the limitations. Yeah, yeah. Hi, Nilesh. If you are having any Salesforce license, we have to install the packages. Right? We have to have we should have a separate license for the FSLs. Like if you are using if you are admin, you have to have the license of admin license. Or if you are using the mobile app, you have to assign the mobile license from the installed packages. Nilesh. Yeah, thank you guys for the valuable questions. I think we have given the enough information on the basics and overview of FSL. I think Anand, we can wind up the sessions, and I think you can clearly show the series plans for the next upcoming event. That would be better for them to join.
Yeah, Nishant. So thank you guys. So thanks Nishant and Priya for your valuable insight, and thanks Manoj as well for your inputs and interaction as well. Uh, yes, guys, I pinned a message which has a trail to uh, uh, start learning on FSL, and also which has the FSL blog, which is written by our presenter Priya, and following that, there is a link to register our second episode of this series. So yes, so make use of this series to add one more skill to your Salesforce career profile. So and get knowledge, guys. Yeah. Thank you, guys. And one more question.
Actually, Arun, difference between the service cloud. Actually, we can implement these same FSL factors in the service cloud also. We don't have that much amount of installed things on the service related things. Example, when we are using the service cloud means we are having only the case and work order related stuffs. Actually, if you are enable the field service lightning on the service cloud objects, we will have the basic objects like work orders, service appointments, and all the stuffs available for the service clouds. But when you're comparing to the FSL, not the 360 will be covered on service cloud. For covering all the 360 slides for the effective services for dispatching and getting the skilled technicians for all this kind of stuff still only available on the FSLs, not that the things not covered over the service cloud. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, guys. So if there are no questions, we can wrap up this session. And just one more input: we are recording this session, and you can access the recording from the event detail page as well. So yeah. So thank you, guys. So we can meet again on the second episode. Thank you all. Thanks. Bye bye.